awakening in this gruesome and desolate land, as if I had been in a coma for many of years. Now lucid and aware of my surroundings, I had no idea what awaited me in the depths below. It was midway on my life's journey, and I found myself in the woods, and it was dark and scary. But to explain this place makes me shed a tear, cause just to think about it fills my heart with dread and fear. Though how I came to enter I can't really say, walking on the right path, but somehow I lost my way. Looking up into the sky at a glimmer of light on a hill's crest, and all the rest is pitch black night. This is a place where I am face to face with all of my fear. This is a place where I can scream but nobody would hear. This is a terrible place where I'm unable to rest. This is a place where I am chased by the shadow of death. Travel up the valley of beasts suddenly appears, growling and sounding so loud that I have to cover my ears, pushing me back into the deep, feeling more hopeless, losing sight of the light on the crest and all my emotions. A second beast appeared, we both locked eyes and just stared. In its roar I can feel its hunger and I'm more than fucking scared. Then a third beast released a howl that heavy my heart, with all of its cravings pushing me back into the dark. As I weep, going back into the deep up here, mortal, I wipe my eyes and see a green glowing portal. This is a place I can't escape, it is my fate to be here. This is a place where I'm awake to a real nightmare. This is a place of no fate, where I suffer and dwell. This is a place just a taste, this is upper hell. Through me you enter the city of woes. Through me you enter into eternal pain for souls. Through me you enter the population of lost. Through me you enter the realm of fire and frost. Justice moved my high maker in power divine, wisdom supreme, love primal in evil's design. Nothing was before me, eternal law remain. Abandon all hope, you who enter this place. This was what was written in dark letters on the side, and now I know my mission, that's to be your visionary guide. Through the circles of hell, I will be your rise, showing you all the levels of the devil's fire and ice. This is a place where I am face to face with all of my fear. This is a place where I can scream but nobody would hear. This is a terrible place where I'm unable to rest. This is a place where I am chased by the shadow of death. This is a place I can't escape, it is my fate to be here. This is a place where I'm awake to a real nightmare. This is a place of no fate, where I suffer and dwell. This is a place just a taste, this is upper hell. The portal was misshaped, resembling a skeleton's mouth, emitting green fumes and swirls of red luminance. Discarding all fears, I step forward through the portal, embarking on my descent. Bold as if grabbed by swift pushing winds, flights of fantasy into this realm of agony, misery, torment, and for everlasting pain. I leave the awfulness above, only to find a new below. This is where I am, amongst the souls of the damned, and I am trapped in this land by the devil's command, and it is crammed with those of the undecisive, as far as I can see with widely opened eyelids. This is a place of hell where souls fall from the sky, thousands of bodies all falling at the same time. This is a place of hell where souls first go, find abandoned in this row, to be judged in the pits below. This is a place of flames that remains eternal, where I get die in the wrath of God. All races, false religions, and from every country. And then the earth of that grand bank began to shake. So violently I shudder and sweat recalling it now. A wind burst up from the tear-soaked ground, doing blood red light, completely battering my senses. And so I fell and was deceived by sleep. Breaking the deep sleep that filled my head, a heavy clap of thunder startled me up as if by force. With rested eyes I stood peering to find where I was. In truth, the lip above the chasm of pain, which holds the den of infinite grief. A vault so dark, deep, and murky. And as I gaze intensely down into the canyon, I can see nothing below. This is the first circle of the Inferno, where these certain souls deserve to go. This is a place for those who aren't baptized, those of no religion or born before Christ. This is the first circle called Limbo, where these certain souls stay eternal. This is a place where the faithless dwell. No, not sinners, but this is their hell. Making my way down into the first circle, past the strange gate, entering into the land of Limbo. And then it started to dribble from all of the sides that are coming from these souls with tear-filled eyes. This is a place where their fate is the way, forever suspended, it's endless, with no escape. And my face grew white from the sight that I saw. A multitude of men and women, children, millions in all, of babies that crawl around without their mothers, screaming so loud that the sound carries their suffers. And there was others part of a greater misfortune who never had the gift of life, cause they were in abortion. And there were millions who were unbaptized, men and women of no religion or heard the word of Christ. But I can hear their cries, it's a false sense of hope that they get to go to heaven, but they'll never get to go. This is the first circle of the Inferno, where these certain souls deserve to go. This is a place for those who aren't baptized, those of no religion or born before Christ. This is the first circle called Limbo, where these certain souls stay eternal. This is a place where the faithless dwell. No, not sinners, but this is their hell. Making my way through this thick and dense forest, our souls and the number and size was enormous. They were all crowding and surrounding a golden shrine, worshiping in the further to murdering mankind. These are the souls that chose their faith to be well, always yearning material that can never have for themselves. Their belief in life is in nothing but false gods called frauds that cause their souls to be lost. And it's amazing the way that things keep on changing. In this place it's crazy, millions of people just waiting, some praying, others begging for their souls to be saved. But the only time that happened is when Jesus came to this place. The time that he died, crucified on a stake. For 3 days he was dead, saving souls that had faith. And as I venture on my path that led me to a gate, I leave these souls behind, kind of blind to their fate. This is the first circle of the Inferno, where these certain souls deserve to go. This is a place for those who aren't baptized, those of no religion or born before Christ. This is the first circle called Limbo, where these certain souls stay eternal. This is the place where the faithless dwell. No, not sinners, but this is their hell. My long journey is urging me further through this place, to a new group of souls moved here by heaven's grace, who had honor in life but was born before Christ. As far as I could see, it was horror for my eyes. Forward I strive through limbo in this terrible sight, heading down a dark hall with the absence of light. Like before, up above in the blackness of night, I'm filled to the brim with an unimaginable fright. This is the first circle of the Inferno, where these certain souls deserve to go. This is a place for those who aren't baptized, those of no religion or born before Christ. This is the first circle called Limbo, where these certain souls stay eternal. This is the place where the faithless dwell. No, not sinners, but this is their hell. This is the first circle of the Inferno, where these certain souls deserve to go. This is a place for those who aren't baptized, those of no religion or born before Christ. This is the first circle called Limbo, where these certain souls stay eternal. This is the place where the faithless dwell. No, not sinners, but this is their hell. So I descended down from first circle to second, which is a smaller space, but holds greater pain. Still following the train of souls, which led me to this place. Stepping towards the gate, I've seen minus the great, judging souls and casting seemed so clear. It was the hurricane of hell in which I saw, driven by winds, were these souls, and there were millions in all. They were cursing the name of God and the power of heaven, spinning around and around with no hope of ever resting. These are the souls that chose in all carnal things, lustful sins in which brought them to this place. And as I watch, I see them being smashed into rocks, tortured with memories of joy in all of their thoughts. And as I leave this wretched place, quickly making haste in a hurry on my journey as the third circle awaits. This is the second circle where all of these souls go to be judged by minus and thrown into the abyss below. And in the second circle of the inferno, screams grow, I've been in women with children by the millions as winds blow. This is the second circle where pain knows no end. This is the place of those who chose lustful sin. And in the second circle of the inferno, there's an eternal wind, fall of men and women with children, twisting and spinning again and again. This is the second circle where all of these souls go to be judged by minus and thrown into the abyss below. And in the second circle of the inferno, screams grow, of men and women with children by the millions as winds blow. This is the second circle where pain knows no end. This is the place of those who chose lustful sin. And in the second circle of the inferno, there's an eternal wind, fall of men and women with children, twisting and spinning again and again. This is the second circle where pain remains eternal. And in the second circle is the hurricane inferno. So by this place, cause I've been walking for days in a maze of darkness, but still I hold on to faith. And as if they were closed, I open my eyes to see that I've been to the third circle and all of its sights. Confounded with sadness, I see new torments and tormented once again. Wherever I step or look, I am in the third circle. This is where the gluttonists get tortured with punishments. In the third circle. This is where the gluttons go in this torment for their soul. In this inferno. This is where the gluttonists stay and pay for their sins. In the third circle. This is where the gluttons go to establish their justice slow. In this inferno. Stepping into this realm of cold and heavy rain, where the souls here suffer even the greater pain. Enormous hail and shower with tainted water and snow, constantly hitting them and soaking the soil below and giving off the pungent odor. Was the wet ground stained with blood rain coming from above in a cloud? And then I see the creature that feeds on people's greed. It was Cerberus, the three-headed worm-like beast. He had bloodshot eyes and appeared black as grease. The belly of a meat feeder with people stuck in his teeth. And in this place, these sheets can't hide or find a piece from the barking that's making all the barriers bleed. He was clawing and gnawing at a horde of souls that were hiding behind each other from the talons on his toes, stripping them for everything that they're worth, for their sin of gluttony in their life on earth. This is where the gluttonists get tortured with punishments. In the third circle. This is where the gluttons go in this torment for their soul. In this inferno. This is where the gluttonists stay and pay for their sins. In the third circle. This is where the gluttons go to establish their justice slow. In this inferno. Seeing me, he paused and then opened his reach off into his throat. So I started throwing down to the blocks, and as he choked, I made my way past him in haste to escape the sponsor and the the abyss. This is the fourth circle, where all the greedy go. When in this inferno, souls drown in showered gold. This is the fourth circle, where all the greedy stay. And in this inferno, souls know no when to pay. Blocking my path and stopping me from my fate was Pluto's the guardian beast of the fourth gate. And then he spoke out loud, staring at me in rage. My descent was real above, where Michael wreaked revenge on French rebellion, casting him into the deep abyss and falling like a broken tree. So did this beast to its knees, covering its ears as it screamed. So I descended into the 45, go slow, to experience more of that despondent land below. That sacks up all of the universe's ill, holding their souls forever against free will. And this place was filled with so many people, millions suffering, and the sight was unbelievable. As far as I could see, nothing but shades. It was the sin of greed that brought them to this place. This is the fourth circle, where all the greedy go. When in this inferno, souls drown in showered gold. This is the fourth circle, where all the greedy stay. And in this inferno, souls know no when to pay. Here gather sinners that are forced to move forward into this land where they are to be tortured with the misfortunes of being so blind of the real importance when they live their lives. These are the souls that chose no proportionate spinning orders to such success that they know no ending. And for their life of sinning and the power of greed, they're devoured with a hunger that they can never feed. And piled up all around is treasure that is endless, that souls fight over, so blind and relentless, cause there's nowhere to spend this. But they still hoard, killing each other over the feelings of wanting more, only to be reborn with their fists clenched tight, constantly thrown into this pit where they gotta fight for being so squinty-eyed in life over their wealth. They are forever to suffer in the circle of hell. This is the fourth circle, where all the greedy go. When in this inferno, souls drown in showered gold. This is the fourth circle, where all the greedy stay. And in this inferno, souls know no when to pay. Wrongness and how to give and how to have. My heart falls heavy for those who suffer in this land. Here you see how brief of all fortunes and kin. In life how greed blinded these women and men. But excess is something that humankind contends for, never having enough so they yearn for more. All the gold under the moon couldn't save these shades for the torments that they face eternally in this place. And as I'm walking on my path called by God's grace, I can see just ahead of me the visceral gates. Not looking back, but still I hear the noises of dying souls and their cursing opponents' voices. Stepping swiftly, I quickly made my descent on no causeless track. I'm bound for the pit, and now I finally leave the fourth circle on my set course through this inferno. This is the fourth circle, where all the greedy go. When in this inferno, souls drown in showered gold. This is the fourth circle, where all the greedy stay. And in this inferno, souls know no when to pay. This is the fourth circle, where all the greedy go. When in this inferno, souls drown in showered gold. This is the fourth circle, where all the greedy stay. And in this inferno, souls know no when to pay. Now descending in a greater wretchedness, already every star that was rising higher when I set out is sinking, and long delays have forbidden me traveling across to the circle's farthest edge, above the place where the foaming spring spills into a foss. The water was purple and black, following its current down a strange passage. This dismal watercourse descends the grayish slopes until it discharges into the marsh harsh, whose name is Styx. Gazing intently, I'm seeing people in this place, all naked and muddy with looks of fury on their face, tearing each other apart with their hands and their teeth from size-wise bubbles underneath the beneath. These are souls in which anger overcame in life, leaving behind a well-cursed name. Lost in slime, yelling out in rage, feelings of anger that will never change. Traveling through a great arc of swamps, still staring at these souls as I continue to walk. And then at length coming to a lofty tower's base, in haste making my way through this terrible place, to the edge of a bank where I seen a small skiff skimming across the water so quickly and swift, which was guided by a single boatman at the helm, who is to take me across this river in hell. Making my way through this inferno, and as I pray into this circle, I hold on to faith. Through this inferno, this is its name. The river Styx, this is a big circle. Now evil soul, you are caught on your path. Crying loudly, you're shouting out and being wrath. Pledging, yes I said, you will hold your tongue. My way has been made by God from heaven up above. Stepped into the boat and we were on our way. Then out rose a soul that began to say, who are you that comes here before your time? And I replied, I'm here to see hell in all of its sights. Gripping both of his hands on the side of the boat, it was a reflection of myself, someone I already know. And as I pushed him off, I saw inside of him sin, who is arrogant in life towards women and kin, leaving behind a need mankind revival, because the feelings of anger became his lifestyle. Hearing new cries of lamentation reaching my ear as I look over the side, the city of distance drawing near. Making my way through this inferno, and as I pray into this circle, I hold on to faith. Through this inferno, this is its name. The river Styx, this is a big circle. In this special place, in the circle of hell, is where souls that are angry forever dwell. And you can hear them all yell, trying to get to the top, drowning in this river filled with rage that won't stop. They're all stuck in the mud, screaming out, fuck you, for living a life of hatred. It's something that they can't undo. Continuing across the water, leaving the river of Styx, making my way to the next circle full of heretics. Making my way through this inferno, and as I pray into this circle, I hold on to faith. Through this inferno, this is its name. The river Styx, this is a big circle. Making my way through this inferno, and as I pray into this circle, I hold on to faith. Through this inferno, this is its name. The river Styx, this is a big circle. Further down into the abyss, I journey on to the city of Dis, where burning eternally are heretics. In the inferno, this is circle 6. Still riding on the boat, I can see just ahead, souls burning and turning into the color bright red, filled with feelings of dread in this land of the dead, as I'm growing closer towards the shore's edge. Now get out, here's the entrance gate. So I stepped off the boat into a new group of shades that heaven and spout out, just like rain in a flame, into this place of pain. Who is this new ghost with living breath through the kingdom of dead without death? I am the guy of the inferno, so you should let me pass into the circle, hearing hundreds of cries from up in the skies, as if my words had hurt them like burning their insides. And then I see the light coming across the river Styx. It was an angel that led me into the city of Dis, and without no resistance, he opened the entrance, and without speaking to me, he left in an instant, stepping towards the city and through these hellish gates, to see what sin brings souls to this place. resides. Seen just ahead of me was a massive crimson river with thousands of demons surrounding it to keep in every sinner. Climb me down the rocks into the seventh circle where the violent are tossed into this inferno. A place full of souls who chose a life of evil, those who have hurt or who have killed innocent people. And for their punishment they boil in a river of blood. These wrongdoers to others in their life up above. This is ring one for murderers and cutthroats, along with rapers and robbers, all accursed souls. Into the second ring. Until I reach the horrible sand, this sight alone is something hard to believe. For the souls that are forced to stay here, I feel endure the deepest pain. Here the punishments are great for taking away what God has saved. Filled with children, women, and men. Is this place of greater sin? The gambling away of anything of wealth, or violence inflicted against oneself. These are those who chosen suicide, souls who wanted death instead of life. And by taking away what God has given, they are stuck forever in this prison. Hearing loud screaming coming from both of my sides, not believing what I'm seeing with both of my eyes. These are souls beyond, in the second ring of the seventh circle, slowly making my way through this inferno, where pain is eternal and knows no end, where I've witnessed punishment from every sin, quick to leave in haste this awful place that holds a reflection of the human race. Since mankind existed, they've committed this act, letting go of God and falling for the devil's trap. Filled with children, women, and men, is this place of greater sin? The gambling away of anything of wealth, or violence inflicted against oneself. These are those who chosen suicide, souls who wanted death instead of life. And by taking away what God has given, they are stuck forever in this prison. Just before me I can see the third ring, deep into the circle of violence. I continue to pray for guidance through the third ring of the seventh circle. I pray for a way to this inferno, deep into hell and tell of my descent, to show you torments for every single sin. Through this place where pain is eternal, with millions here cause they're all a curse. Stepping into this land of fire and sand, where souls burn eternally cause they're forever damned. Here a dreadful form of justice is seen, herds of souls in which whom all scream. Some are subject to different tortures than others, but every soul here than before greatly suffers. Rain and flame falls like snow driven by wind in this blizzard of fire for women and men. Souls that only know everlasting pain, always brushing fire off their flesh cause it's rain. In life's worst God they have such disdain, defilers of religion who blasphemy his name. But God condones in no type of violence, souls that thrown here for their life of sins, burning eternally fueled by heaven's hatred, for cursing God's name and all that he has created. Deep into the circle of violence, I continue to pray for guidance through the third ring of the seventh circle. I pray for a way to this inferno, deep into hell to tell of my descent, to show you torments for every single sin. Through this place where pain is eternal, with millions here cause they're all a cursed soul. Dear God help me, and as I pray for divine guidance on my way through fire so bright, turning night into day, following a narrow path on the edge of the sand, taking memory of all the sights in this land. And all these souls that burn have crispy black skin for killing in God's name or blasphemy in him. Punishments here are forever but never end for these violent offenders of this awful sin. Again picking up pace, making my way to this place where flames fall from up above like heavy rains. And all of a sudden I came across a burnt shade, where destiny and fortune makes you coming before your day. In my life up above somehow I lost my way, and I traveled into this place of pain. But not stopping cause I got no time to talk, as I continue down the path which I am to walk. Deep into the circle of violence, I continue to pray for guidance through the third ring of the seventh circle. I pray for a way to this inferno, deep into hell to tell of my descent, to show you torments for every single sin. Through this place where pain is eternal, where millions here cause they're all a cursed soul. Deep into the circle of violence, I continue to pray for guidance through the third ring of the seventh circle. I pray for a way to this inferno, deep into hell to tell of my descent, to show you torments for every single sin. Through this place where pain is eternal, with millions here cause they're all a cursed soul. Behold the beast with the pointed tail that crosses mountains, leaves walls of weapons broken, and makes the stench in which the world is full. Becoming the beast ashore where the crossway ends, and frogs spout, emblem draws closer every inch, letting his head and chest rest on the edge before me, not pulling his tail up under the bank, just left it floating. His face was a just man's face, elderly kind, and he was like a serpent all the way down to his spine. He had two paws, both hairy to the armpits, and the rest of his body was painted with knots and circlets. And so he, that worst of all beasts, is laying on the edge of the sand on the beach, with his tail quivering, restless in the void below. of fire, but into a vast frozen wasteland, the very center of hell, which is the furthest place in all creation from the divine light of God. Treachery, the ninth circle of the Inferno. I walk through the darkness, not with bitter cold, surrounded by nothing but shiny ice like the glitter of gold. With a blizzard wind piercing my skin every step I take, I can see souls frozen within this icy lake. Deep into this treacherous inferno, I travel down through the ninth circle, far beneath the underground. This is the greatest sin, the sin of treachery, where souls are frozen cold. This is the destiny. Millions of souls were frozen, and this is all I could see. This is the ninth circle, where souls are frozen cold in this inferno. This is the final circle, a place where pain remains eternal. Long did I wander the dimmy, icy paths of hell, lost in the blizzard frost as if I was caught under a spell. Hearing demons yell and millions of souls cry, deceivers and traitors to God is the worst kind of lie. So they suffer here in fear, eternally in pain, constantly burning from ice like slices from a razor blade. Those who befriend one another and then stab each other in the back, they throw down into the circle for committing this awful act. Following the path of a woman by fate, while demons are grabbing and stabbing these shapes. I'm trying to get through this terrible place. They've been trapping me here for many years and days. And I can see the devil just ahead of me, in the land of the devil's the circle of treachery. Never letting this evil ever get the best of me. Continuing to pray up to God that he lets me free. This is the ninth circle, the ninth circle in this inferno. This is the final circle, the final circle in this inferno. This is the ninth circle, the ninth circle in this inferno. This is the final circle, the final circle in this inferno. So cold. I could see just ahead of me with both of my eyes. It was Lucifer and he was here, frozen in ice. And when he saw me getting closer, he spoke out and said, "You who are living, how are you here amongst the dead?" I've been brought here to this place to explain every circle, a warning to the land of the living of this inferno. I'm on a mission from God and nothing can stop me. Then all of a sudden a light shined upon me, taking me away from this evil place, fulfilling God's will by telling this prophecy. These are the circles of hell, the circles of hell, the circles of hell. These are the circles of hell, the circles of hell, the circles of hell. These are the circles of hell, the circles of hell, the circles of hell. These are the circles of hell, the circles of hell, the circles of hell. These are the circles of hell, the circles of hell, the circles of hell. These are the circles of hell, the circles of hell, the circles of hell. These are the circles of hell, the circles of hell, the circles of hell. These are the circles of hell, the circles of hell, the circles of hell. Saved by God's grace, he took me away from this hellish place.